Good evening. Thank you for joining me again tonight on what's a very, very special episode of, well, I can't really call it Coming Up Next, but it's more a look into the slide into madness that my brother went through. You all know about the public breakup that occurred, but most people don't know that there's actual footage of that breakup itself. So why don't you join me now as we take a first ever look at the breakup of a team that hosted the most wildly acclaimed show ever in public access history.
We interrupt this footage, as the footage that was to be shown was far too graphic and the censors would not allow us to show it on television.
Yeah, I think it's only fair to warn our audience that I haven't seen a lot of this footage, and a lot of it I haven't seen since the day it was shot. Since the day of that breakup, my brother and I never spoke again. Maybe I was stubborn. Maybe it was just easier for me to deal with the whole thing that way. Maybe I just thought his show sucked. But I decided I was going to continue on with Coming Up Next. So I auditioned handfuls of people to be my new co-host. But it just seemed that the chemistry that was there, that was needed for that show, just wasn't there with anyone else. So I'd like you to take a look at a couple of the clips of the audition tapes of a few of the people who auditioned to be the co-hosts, and maybe you'll see why I never continued the show beyond the last one. Good evening. Thank you for joining me again for Coming Up Next, the clip show that you've gotten to know and love. We haven't been on the air for a little while, and one of the reasons is now I have a new co-host, a whole new format. So I'd like you to meet my new co-host, the Red.
What is this, man? I thought we was family. You said you was gonna help me ever since I lost my job at the post office. You said auditions were tomorrow.
It's okay. Sit down. Calm down. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to meet the new co-host of Coming Up Next, my cousin Kevin.
Hey, this is fun.
You know, people seem to think that our careers followed remarkably similar paths, and they use these next two clips as an example of that. I don't really see it, but you might get the correlation. Let's take a look. So, Dave, don't you think that the Marx Brothers comedy was far more existential than anything that had come before that? That they took comedy to a new plateau. Before that, it was just vaudeville, and they were starting to use words and alliteration and things like that in their skits. Don't you think that was the turning point that made comedy what it is today?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I wish you'd shut up.
So, Dave, tell me, don't you think that the Three Stooges comedy was just the pinnacle of all comedic achievement? I mean, their comedy was so much more cerebral, so much more existential than anything else that had ever come along to this point. I mean, when Moe would get a hold of Larry's nose and just start cranking, there was something almost Freudian about it. Don't you think?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I wish you'd shut up.
You know, only the most dedicated cult followers of Coming Up Next know that my brother and I actually came very close to working together again on a show that he acted as producer and I was one of the on-air talent, let's call it. But what a lot of people don't know is that at no point were we ever on a set together, and I wrote all my own dialogue. This show was one of the worst shows that have ever been on television. So let's take a look now at a clip from this colossal failure. It's been a great day. Fighting crime, drinking beer. Yes, it has. It's the life.
Phone call for you.
Oh no, the keg phone. Hello?
Yeah, Dad needs his loose.
No, Dr. Temperance has gotten loose?
Yeah, Barrel's straight jacket down the road.
Oh my God. We'll be right there.
Okay.
Dr. Temperance is loose. To the keg mobile!
beer, 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 beer. Gotta give me some beer now. Beer, do beer, do beer, do beer, do beer, do beer, do beer, beer. Gotta give me some beer. Do beer, do beer.
Dr. Temperance. I should have.
When I click this pin, I'm going to shut off all the alcohol in the world.
Come on, baby. You know you don't need alcohol when I'm around.
But she's evil!
You're right, Drinking Buddy.
That's it!
No!
You know, after the failure of the pilot, it seems that my brother retreated into the identity of a character that he had once played on our show. There's a tremendous amount of footage because, unfortunately, this was public madness. So I'd like to have you take a look with me at some of this footage as Moose slipped further into lunacy is the only word I can think of.
Hey, how you doing, Doc? I'm fine. How are you? Oh, okay. What can I get you to drink, man? Bud?
Oh, hello! I am Frenchie Minotaur! Here is your beer!
Reggie. Come on.
Wait.
You know you're not supposed to do that.
You sure, Frenchie?
Really?
Oh, I love the theater! I am Frenchie Minotaur!
Hey, Frenchie!
Oh no!
You know you're not supposed to be in here. Get out!
Oh, please!
Just go on!
Sacre bleu! Alouette, jante, alouette. Alouette, jante, alouette. Oh, alouette, jante, alouette. Alouette, jante, alouette. Alouette, jante. Hello! I am Frenchie Minotaur!
Hey, Frenchie, get out of here! Stop coming around here! My husband's gonna be home soon!
Oh, just a little while.
Come on, sure, you keep coming around here. I'm sick of you!
You know, at first this was all very harmless. However, that very soon changed. You know, shortly after this incident, my brother was arrested and committed to the Nebraska Institute for Insane, Washed-Up TV Producers. It seems at the time there did him a lot of good. He had a lot of daily therapy. Found out that he didn't even really like French food. And it provided him with the networking and the type of support that he needed in order to go along and attempt his next project. Why don't you take a look at a clip from that project with me now.
Hello. You don't know me, but you will. My name is Moose Epperson, and do I have an offer for you? An amazing new service that none of you can afford to be without. May I present to you the Psycho Friends Network. Yes, this company was built on a dream. My dream.
You see, when I started this company, I had $8 in quarters and a Carter Lake phone book. Now I've expanded to 7 branch offices, and I have a staff of over 40 specially trained psychos working for me to provide you with the high-quality information that you desire. Let me introduce you to one of my highly trained staff. Come on. Follow me. How's it going over here?
Fine.
How's the training?
Fine.
Good.
Fine.
Good. Well, let's make that call, shall we?
Fine.
Take your call list and pick out your next lucky customer. Come on. That's a good one. Give him a call. Our staff is highly trained by me personally in an exhaustive and rigorous training program. Let's take a listen to the results.
Yeah, I like the way you look today. It's very nice. I like short shorts. I can see you every day while you walk to work and on your lunch break and when you start coming home from work.
You have to make her believe you're really outside her door.
I like to come over late at night and look through your window and
try it again.
I like what you're wearing. Why don't you take off that coat you have on?
No sex!
Well, so what are you doing to your garden these days? I can't stand petunias. And what about that dog of yours? It looks like a cat.
Always leave them wanting more. So you see, friends, our highly trained operators understand exactly what you, the public, require. You may not know us, but we know you. We know where you're at. We know who you are. We know what you like. We know what you're wearing. The Psycho Friends hotline. Call now. And don't forget to tell them, wow.
You know, constant community pressure and the fact that the network had very, very few subscribers led him even further down the path, further over the edge, into this.
I don't want any of you coming anywhere near me. Just trying to cook. Cook it. You just get away from me. Hi, people. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook. We're gonna make something. What are we gonna make? Let's make omelets. To make an omelet, you need a few things. Chocolate syrup. Hey, who let you in? Get out! Oh, get away. Okay. Get away. Call security. Hey! Get away. I'll kill you. Rotten. Just trying to cook. I'm just trying to cook. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. Chocolate's Oriental flavor. Can't beat soy sauce. Oriental omelets. Good stuff.
All right, hey, you come with us. You come with us now. Come on out of here. Come on.
Get out of it! I'll kill you, man. I swear!
All right,
You don't want to mess with me.
Call SWAT. Call SWAT.
Don't mess with me.
Call SWAT. We don't want to see it. He's got to keep rolling.
Grenadine. Had a rough night? This is the stuff that'll do the trick for you. Now, my mother was a terrible cook. She taught me everything I know. I miss my mom. Yeah, some of this, whatever this is, I'm not sure. You gotta mix it in good. You just mix it in. Nummy, nummy, nummy. You see the colors? See how it flows? I've had nights like that. Okay. Let's see. More primary colors. Who is that? Don't mess with me. Stay away from me. I'm warning you! The voices. Can't stand the voices. Now we gotta... Bread.
All right, Moose, we've got Dr. Green here. Come on with us now. Come on with us.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you.
All right. Oh,
Stay away.
He's got a gun. He's got a gun.
All of you, stay away.
I don't want to see him. He's got a camera rolling. Wait till the camera goes off before you shoot him.
We're gonna be here for a while, folks. Let's see. Now I've got some sauce cooking. We'll have some sauce with this. Let's see. Tootsie Pop. These are very, very delicate and rare to find in nature. You have to be very gentle. Now this requires that it be diced finely, very finely. The nuances of the flavor are lost if you're too hasty. You need the right tool for the job. We'll just toss that in there. Let's see. Crackers. Gotta have peanut butter. Nothing like peanut butter in the morning. I love the smell of peanut butter in the morning. Let's see. Salt. You don't want to put much salt in. You just want to make sure that you get enough in there. Let's see. I have a baby at home, so I always like to put some of this in there and then. Great. We'll have this all ready here in a minute. But you gotta add the omelet.
Oh, God.
Got it.
Somebody get him out of here. Oh, make me sick. Where's that SWAT team? Jeez. We gotta get rid of this guy.
Good for the skin. Now you cook that over medium-high heat. I've got some sauce here that I've been cooking up. Just remember, Nothing beats home cooking.
After this time, there was kind of a hazy period. Some people say that he was incarcerated. Some say that he had retreated to the Pyrenees to meditate. Some people even go as far as to say that he was a street preacher in the old market. I don't really know. But what I do know is that everybody that was involved with the show started being hounded by tabloid press. Even our sweet old maternal Aunt Cora wasn't immune. These carrion-picking vultures were harassing even our sweet Aunt Cora. Take a look at this. Aunt Cora, can I ask you a couple questions? Aunt Cora.
What, my dad?
No, you're okay, Aunt Cora. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Damn, do that to a whole person.
I'm sorry. I hope we didn't startle you. You okay, Aunt Cora? Can we ask you a couple questions, Aunt Cora? Can we ask you a couple questions about Moose and Patrick? You remember Moose and Patrick, don't you?
Oh, they're talking about Moose and Patrick.
You used to babysit for them, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I knew Moose and Patrick.
Bad kids?
Oh, well,
Aunt Cora.
Way back on days, way back days.
Great people.
Yeah?
Yeah, they come around quite a bit, you know.
Yeah?
They just night and day. You never know these brothers.
Well, I know they said they loved you a lot, Aunt Cora.
Right. You know that Moose, that boy. He taught me to hang on to my purse. That's why when I go, I don't care. It goes with me constantly.
That's good.
And excuse me, just a minute, okay?
Aunt Cora?
Liked her
Aunt Cora.
She likes her sauce.
Now, Aunt Cora, you know this is Sunday. Oh, was that your medicine, Aunt Cora? Oh, okay. I guess it's all right then, Aunt Cora.
After all them years with them two boys, I deserve my medicine.
Did they cause you lots of problems?
You see this hair?
Yeah.
I used to have real long hair. Them two?
Well, what did they do that was so bad, Aunt Cora?
You know, I gonna let them be on their own one day. Let them go in and fix lunch for us, like, you know, they surprised me. I told them, yeah, just go out, don't make too big a mess.
That seems nice.
Yeah. Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and KY jelly sandwiches.
Oh, that sounds like Moose.
How do you explain to them that just because it was in the refrigerator?
Now, Aunt Cora, what was the KY jelly doing in the fridge?
Well, I like it cold.
Okay, I think we'll just step on from there.
Disgusting thing I've ever heard.
God.
What?
And Cora, was there a problem because of the difference in their age? Did you ever have a problem with that? You know, because Patrick was so much older.
Yeah, almost.
She's still talking.
Always wanted to play. Following Patrick all around everywhere, just bugging for Patrick. Just, you know, I just.
Did you have any idea back then?
What are we talking about now?
We were talking about Moose and Patrick. Remember, Moose and Patrick?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. You seen them lately?
No, Moose is dead, Aunt Cora. Moose died.
Land is alive.
Yeah.
Gee.
Yeah. I still find it hard to watch some of these clips. A lot of you don't know that there was one final interview done with my brother. I warned the squeamish among you to maybe turn away. it's very difficult to face madness this close. So Moose, tell me, did the breakup that you and your brother went through really affect your present condition?
Nothing to do with it. I'm fine.
That's good to know. We always worry about our old stars, and I notice you're doing a lot of knitting these days. Is this to keep your mind occupied?
Yeah, knit and purl, knit and purl. I don't know about knit, but Pearl is sure a fine old girl.
I see.
Yeah, great things.
I noticed that you're wearing your Frenchy hat. Are you back now thinking that you're a Frenchman?
I am whatever I feel like I want to be. One day I'm a Frenchman, the next day I'm a Jew.
I see. And looking through the research, I came upon the fact that you were stuck doing a lot of dinner theater after this happened. Is that true that you had to do a lot of dinner theater to get by?
Dinner theaters? You mean dinner where you eat? Theaters? Not me. I wouldn't stoop that low.
3 days after that interview, my brother was found dead. The leg bone of a greater North American spotted wick-wick bird ripping a hole vaguely in the shape of France in his throat. The funeral was a gut-wrenching affair. We have actual footage of that funeral, and I ask that you join me in now watching it for what is for me the very first time.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to bid a good riddance to Moose, my best friend, who in life mooshed everything he possibly could off of me, cigarettes, spare change. I'm just more or less glad to say goodbye today. One less thorn in my side, and I don't know what else to say. So, goodbye.
There's that money he's always mooching out of here.
Let's slow down. No one bites the dust.
I'll always stick with you, dude.
Oh. Hey! Hey, come here. I told you not to smoke. You swallowed a cigarette. It wasn't a cigarette, a fag. No, it wasn't a fag you smoked something. You Moose boots, it's your diaper. You stole my diapers from my baby. My man.
Oh, man. You know, Moose, I'd like to tell you that we're sorry about you leaving, but we're glad you're going. You know, you were a worthless piece of garbage, and you're here on Earth. And I know you're going to be in South Omaha. I just want to say goodbye to you and keep riding that Harley you stole from 72.
Sit down, Ron.
Why'd you have to go and die? Instead, pay me back that $20 you owe me. Well, I'll get it from your next of kin. If it is the next of kin.
Man, you don't look much better dead, I'll tell you that. I wish I'd have got you first. You look at my sister hanging with a couple kids, can't support herself. She's out doing all that weird shit with all them other women. Ain't gonna tell. I don't care why you die. Just see ya.
Got it.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining me this evening to bring a public end to a sad tale that really should have stayed closed all along. And I'd like to leave you tonight with a list of the names of all the wonderful people who were involved with the show throughout the years. So, one last time, let's go to the clip.